And now it's time for the recruiting roundup. It's been a very busy week, especially at the quarterback position. And with that, I'm going to bring in my good buddy, Jason Jewell. And Jason, we're going to kick things off here in terms of quarterback with a commitment from Jacob Conover. Chandler QB commits to BYU.
Yeah, I don't think this was a shock to a lot of people. Conover, been a big fan. BYU's been in the mix for a long time. Plans on going on his LDS mission, after he graduates here this December from Chandler High School. Came down to, BYU and Arizona State. It seemed like he took a official visit out to ASU with his teammate Librock a couple weeks ago, but ends up, committing to BYU again. Not a huge surprise, but it's a huge get for BYU. Second year in a row, they get a star out of Chandler High School last year, signing Gunnar Robney, but getting Jacob Conover, a four-star prospect by pretty much every scouting service, is huge for the BYU Cougars.
Yeah, that's going to be quite a tandem with Romney and Conover. Now shifting gears to some of the quarterbacks who picked up offers. We'll start with Kedon Slovis and Spencer Brash. They are both really heating up.
Yeah, I don't know if there's two hotter prospects in the state. Right now, Slovis over at Desert Mountain, we know that he's well coached, in good hands with Kurt Warner being his quarterback's coach and offensive coordinator over at Desert Mountain. He adds a handful of offers coming from NAU, NC State, SMU, and UNLV to go with the others that he already has. So he's quickly approaching double-digit scholarship offers. And then Brash also really, really heating up. The quarterback over at Higley adds offers from Minnesota, NC State, SMU, and Hawaii. So when you look at these two quarterbacks, they have pretty much an identical offer sheet.
And a couple of first offers here for a few other quarterbacks, Ben Finley and Zach Shepard.
Yeah, Finley, the quarterback over at Paradise Valley, going to follow in his brother's footsteps as far as being a Division I quarterback. He lands his first scholarship offer. It comes from Nevada. And then Zach Shepard over at Williamsfield, smart guy, gets an Ivy League offer, and it comes from Brown.
And quite a few other prospects here heating up within the state. Let's start with Jacoby Covington.
Yeah, so going to be a junior over at Saguaro High School now. He transferred from Chandler High School. He had his first offer a couple weeks ago, and it came from Tennessee. He adds two more, come from both in the Pac-12, Oregon, and from the University of Arizona.
And that Perry line was very good up front for Brock Purdy last year, headlined by Braden Rome, and he picks up two more offers.
Yeah, really starting to heat up. Rome is. He adds offers from San Jose State and took an unofficial visit to Arizona State and was offered by the Sun Devils. We've seen him really blow up in the last couple of weeks. Got offered by Syracuse and Oregon, as well as Central Florida. Kid has just put on a bunch of weight in the last couple months, and now 6'6", approaching and 265 pounds, and only getting bigger.
And have a week. Bijan Robinson, the Sal Point running back, went for 2,000 yards last year, picks up two offers from the SEC.
Big-time offers for Robinson. It's scary that he is only going to be a junior, just what he's done over the last couple of years. I don't know that offers get much bigger when they come in from Alabama and from LSU, but the kid is just special.
Noah Nelson up front for Williamsfield. Also, two more Pac-12 offers for him.
Yeah, we saw him out at that jumbo practice last Tuesday out at Red Mountain High School, and I think it paid off because a couple of these schools are out at those practices. They're able to get eyeballs on him. University of Arizona offered, as well as Washington.
And it seems like South Dakota State is now canvassing the entire state of Arizona, looking for guys specifically here on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Jimmy Rogers, a former Hamilton linebacker, played at South Dakota State as well. He recruits out here for the Jackrabbits, and I don't want to, we're going to leave some guys out because the Jackrabbits offered a handful of guys over the last couple days, but just mentioning just a few of them. Anthony Dedrick, a defensive end over at Mountain Point High School, was offered by South Dakota State, as well as San Diego State. Max Sandland, another long outside linebacker, defensive end prospect from Chandler, was offered by SDSU, his first scholarship offer. Daniel To'oto, a big defensive lineman at Skyline High School, was offered by the Jackrabbits, as well as Northern Arizona. And then Kieran Clark, a long corner that I really, really like at Centennial High School, gets his first offer from SDSU, as well as Marcos corner, Torrin Union, and a guy that I'm a very big fan of, Marcus White, over at Brophy High School, has an offer from Army and now South Dakota State as well.
And as we wrap things up, Jason, just wanted to get your thoughts. There were 3 different high school showcases here in the state of Arizona, bringing quite a few high schools together, and plenty of college coaches were out there as well. Just what are your thoughts of these types of showcases moving forward here in the state?
Oh, they were just fantastic. Great, well organized, fantastic for kids. Some of these schools never have had 30 college coaches come through their school, during the spring evaluation period. And all of these practices had 20, 30 college coaches at them in one single night. This was fantastic for the state of Arizona and for these kids. And we saw scholarship offers, being extended after these camps. I think next year you're going to see 10 to 15 of these, probably one in every city. I talked to Dennis Benet at South Point High School. They're trying to organize one down in Tucson, which I think is very, very smart. I think this is going to change the way high school recruiting goes in the state of Arizona moving forward.
Make sure to keep it to the recruiting roundup for all your Arizona high school football recruiting news here on Sports 360 AZ.